Welcome back. I'm the Bachata Knight, and today's topic is, can wearing armor get you a date? And I'm here to tell you that it most certainly can. We're talking about men wearing armor. A woman can get a date pretty much with or without armor a lot easier than a guy can. So I've had in-person and online, like dates and hookups over the last year. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. And if you're a woman out there that's watching this video, because I know that at least two could see it, no worries, no names, nothing like that, but you might understand who you are from the stories. So I will start with a little bit of a background. I was pursuing someone for a very long time. I'd always go to events, blinders on, because I was interested in somebody, and I don't cheat, so I was just like, any advances I'd blow off, right? It's been over a year since that relationship ended. Here comes Carolina Carnage. Now, if you watch my TikToks, I'm almost every day I upload a short. A lot of those shorts end up on this channel, and it's of me working out many times in armor. I often wear my armor out, at least my legs, to do agility drills and things like that. So, Carolina Carnage comes up. Now I'm totally single, right? All right, if you're watching and you know this is you, leave a comment. And actually, why don't you subscribe by now? Anybody watching this video, because we're going to get into the details about getting dates and hookups by just wearing armor, right? So, Carolina Carnage. I had the whole week off. I'm like, let's go to Myrtle Beach. So I went to Myrtle Beach by myself. I'm totally single, looking around, right? Wearing my armor out on the beach to do, I was practicing in the sand because Carnage has a dirt floor. So I thought, practicing in the sand might help me with some shifty footing underneath my feet. Doing some sprints, jumping jacks, things like that. I had helmet, gauntlets, a tank top, and then like my whole harness from the waist down, including the cod piece. So I was out there for about half hour, right? Come to the hotel, make eye contact with this girl. Usually people look at you, they're like, what the heck's wrong with this guy? Or laugh, or sometimes like, oh, that's cool. Direct eye contact, right? Walking by. Doesn't break it. We even turned our heads. I'm like, all right, this is the one, right? Go upstairs. I decided not to take my armor off and go back down to the bar. Wouldn't you know it, there she is. So we talk for about, hour and a half. The results, a hookup, okay? So that is an in-person, me wearing armor out in public in a hotel hookup. All right, so next, then I started seeing someone from work for about 5 months. Yeah, about 5 months. So I wasn't seeing anybody else, right? She'll never watch this video, but I can tell you the first time she came to see one of our melee events, her face was like this when we were hitting each other, right? And I actually won the all versus all. So she wasn't into it, even though I was a winner that night. So skip ahead a little bit. That relationship fizzled out. Long story, no need to explain it. Get back onto a website that I was a member on 10 years ago, right? I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want anybody else flooding it, but I'll give you a couple insights on how to optimize your social media for this stuff later, right? And I'll tell you those apps. So get on this website where I can search hashtags for certain things. My whole profile, all pictures except for one, swords. This is a good paddle, by the way. And armor, right? I have armor on everything. You can see my face on this website in all of them except for two pictures. One picture, I'm fighting somebody, right? It just draws people's attention. Just picture this. A whole sea of dudes are out there on these dating apps, right? A girl gets on there so I've been using Tinder and Bumble. I think Plenty of Fish is horrible. I swipe left almost always. So Tinder, Bumble, right? A girl has it. Probably inbox flooded with dudes. Normie. That one's a pass. Oh, there's a Chad, right? Normie, and then here's a dude with armor on, right? You can see my face, but everything else is armor. What's this about? It's either going to be I'm interested, swipe right, or heck no, I'm not into that. This dude is weird, swipe left. But here's the thing, you get them to pause. They're not exactly focusing on your face. So if you're just like a normie or you're below average dude, right there you have someone stop and look at your profile. My Tinder, my Bumble are optimized. It's niche maxing. So I have armor on. I'm fighting in some of the pictures, and I have a video on each one of me beating people up in armor. You can't even see my face because it's actually like in a cage, right? So that right there gives you a perfect opportunity for a potential match to stop. Now, if she's in something like Ren Fairs, MMA, extreme sports, just tough dudes, because assuming everyone's going to be tough who's going to get out there and fight in armor, bonus points for you. You don't look like any of those dudes that just like right or left on. It might be like at pyramids or posing on their Corvette, right? Or, whatever. But you are in armor, and no one ever sees that stuff online. So, back to the original story we're talking about in this timeline. I get on this app, or this website I've been using a long time ago. Market myself just as armored fighter. I search a couple hashtags that are relevant to it. First one, now if you're watching this video, ma'am, I would say that is great. Multiple hookups. It was just not going to be something that was long lasting for reasons that I won't explain on YouTube, but it was just something that was awesome, and thank you. What was the icebreaker? Armor, wasn't it? So that is 2. And that is now in person and online. Online website, more like think of a message forum, not exactly apps or swiping. The next one, armor. I don't think she'll ever watch this video, but this was a relationship I was pursuing again. It really wrecked me for a while. I just, I could not, I just wanted her too much, it just didn't work out. Different people, different goals. But armor again, and that was from that site. Sorry, excuse me. Before her, there's another one. The only thing is, I don't think she'd be watching this. The funny thing is, I keep saying this because eventually they're like, well, show me some videos, and then they have like my YouTube or my TikTok. And I know that there's 2 of them that we're talking about that could very well see this video. So there's one like just before that, it was a couple nights we went out. The only reason actually that I didn't stay with her is because I had to choose one or the other. Like I said, I don't cheat. So I picked the one. It ended up not working out in the end. I burned my bridges with the other one, but that was another one for armor. Sword fighting is what it was. So it's just like one after the other. There's been no breaks. I burned my bridges because when I meet one, I'm trying to pursue him, I just diss everybody else, all the other girls, and then I start over. So after this relationship just sort of ended. Been on Tinder, been on Bumble. Optimized for my niche maxing of armor and sword fighting. Picture me, face up, because they need that for the head, your main photo, or else they don't accept it. Everything else, as much as I can in armor, fighting, or showing off, maybe holding a sword or an axe with a little bit of a flex. Girls scroll through there. Bumble, you scroll as many times left to right. You max out your whole area, right? Girls will come by. Eventually they'll start swiping. You'll get some matches. The ones that match ask about the armor or mention how it's cool. So I'm arranging 2 dates this week, and I'm going to an event. Tomorrow morning I'm waking up. I'm going to upload this video and schedule it. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to an event. Who knows? Maybe wearing armor out there might turn something up. And the 2 dates I'm setting up, the one I'm not expecting anything because she's just visiting the city. We actually might go out twice. As long as we hit it off. It's just a friendly thing. Who knows what might lead to. She doesn't live that far away. She actually lives by an area where I go fight at sometimes, so who knows. But the thing is, skirt, heels, like long, straight hair. That's what I want. That's what I got. Setting it up. What was the thing? Armor. Swords. It's just like, I don't know. I've been doing it for a while, and it's been turning up a lot of good stuff. And these aren't just average looking girls. A lot of them that will swipe on you or send you a message about it are, a lot of them want to know. Some just want to know, and you give them a couple messages back and forth like, what's this about? You tell them like, it's cool. Never hear from them again. But there's some pretty nice looking girls out there that are just like into this armored medieval MMA is how I brand myself on these apps. It's crazy, isn't it? So, yeah, setting up 2 dates this week. One of them probably got more than once. Armor. So, here are my tips, okay? You need a great photo. You know how these dudes dress up in suits with their wristwatch, hand like this, their hair's like that. I don't have any hair. I got a decent beard, right? Or I'm gonna get these pictures that are professionally done. You need a really good photo. You can't have something that you just screenshot off of YouTube. You whacking someone with an axe and it's blurry or looks like crap. You take your time, get some nice lighting, or wait till if you can't afford lighting, you wait till the sun's in a good position. You put your armor on, nice clean face, have everything as good as you can look with decked out in your armor, and you get your, it makes it a circle, but you get your 1x1 photo, a very good looking photo. All the others, it doesn't really matter as much. You just have to catch attention, but you have to be able to make sure that they see armor or hold something like an axe or a sword across the back, because it's going to cut off, it's going to be a circle, and it's going to cut off a lot of stuff. So you need to hold something in a way where they can see what you're up to. Sword fighting, axe fighting. Medieval MMA is how you market yourself. Or, you don't say boo hurt. Girls don't know what that is. Armored combat, medieval MMA. Girls know what MMA is, and a lot of hot girls like MMA. And when you add armor to it, it's sweet. That's all I can say. So, you get a profile. Bios don't matter. Nobody reads bios. You're looking and swiping. I don't know how many bios I've ever read in my life. I only read it if I'm trying to message them to find something to message them about. Write your bio, whatever. Make sure you say medieval MMA. So, I don't know. I hope that gives you a perspective on how armor can maybe help somebody get a date or a hookup. And you don't have to be a super attractive dude. The thing is that you're getting someone to stop on your profile because they're like, guy in a Corvette, guy at work in his suit, this dude's out with his friends. Here's a picture of 4 guys. I don't know who this is. Oh, that guy's pretty hot. I'll swipe on him. There's just a normal dude, some gamer. Oh, is that a sword? What is that, armor? No, that's weird. Or, yeah, I bet he's pretty tough. He's physical. He's probably dominant. Like out there. Let's swipe right, or let's message. I don't know. Bumble doesn't let women message you unless you both swipe. You'll figure it out. All right, so that's pretty much the topic of the day. This whole year has been every date I've got, except for the one, because she was from work, was from wearing armor. Hookups in a relationship that lasted 4 months. Just we had a different life goals. So that's what it is. I hope that you enjoyed the video. We got a brand new studio. I have helmets, my old dance stuff. I don't dance anymore. All I do is hit people with axes. We got all our medals. These medals are from winning pro fights this year, We're going to have, this is probably be my studio. I'll probably add a mic. I have a Blue Yeti. I just haven't got around to getting the adapter to fit into that camera that you're watching me through. I got some better lighting. I hope that the qualities of videos are better than what you've seen before. I'm using AI to make thumbnails now because who wants to see my beat face with my black beard as a thumbnail, right? If it's a fighting event, it'll be a thumbnail of the action. Otherwise, expect like a whole new brand new look on this channel. I think it's going to be great. And we have so many topics. I have so many topics to cover for the next 2 years if I upload like maybe twice a month, these things. You'll always see the fighting footage on here, of course. So that's just a little explanation. I won't have to explain that in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Get your armor on. Get your pics. If you're single, don't be cheating and sneaking around, and go meet people. And the sequel to this is I actually posted a poll, and you wouldn't believe how many people like me got dates or lucky. Even some people met like their future partner from armor. It's crazy. So don't sweat it. If they turn you down, there's plenty more out there that dig you and the things that we do. So this is Bachata Night. Catch you next video. Hope you had a good time. If you haven't subscribed, do so now, and we'll catch you in the next video. I suck at ending them.